Hi, I'm Jenny Vrentas. I'm here with Starledge, our Giants beat reporter, Mike Garafolo, who's wearing a nice new navy blue polo. Mike?
If I knew you were coming, I'd bake the cake. I wouldn't have worn a different shirt. I would have just had a cake for you, that's all.
Well, great. My birthday's in 11 days, so I appreciate the early birthday wishes.
Birthday, Jenny. I'm marking that on my calendar. But what do we have on Sunday before your birthday? We have a game.
Right.
A huge game.
1 p.m. Seattle's coming to Giants Stadium.
Seattle coming to Giants Stadium instead of the Giants going to Quest Field, which is a good thing for the Giants considering each time they've gone to Quest Field in the last couple of years has been a complete disaster in different kinds of ways. They had the Jay Feely 3 field goal missed game in overtime that they lost. Then they had the complete opposite. They just got their doors blown off before halftime in 06. Jeremy Shockey after the game saying, out coach. This is on their minds this week. They've told me so far that, yeah, you know, it's a revenge game. And it's good because everybody that's come here or has played this team so far has had a reason to be motivated to beat this team. They want to beat the Super Bowl champions. They want to have that one that they want to be the one that ended the winning streak, so to speak. Have that little feather in their cap, kick their season off, get it going that way. Giants now have some motivation for the team that they're playing. So from a motivation standpoint, even for them this week, finally.
That's good because, like we saw when the Bengals came here, they had a little extra fire.
They
So
did? Yeah.
We'll see how this game plays out. Obviously, the biggest question on everyone's mind right now, we know Plaxico Burress won't be playing the game. He's been suspended by the Giants until the day after the game for missing team meetings. How is the team going to fare without Plaxico, and what are they going to do to fill in for the gap he leaves?
Well, they'll use everybody that they have. You know, this is not a loss that they wanted. They do have depth at this position, though. I mean, they have a couple of guys that can fill in. They just don't have that height advantage. They don't have that downfield, game-breaking ability. They have no longer an edge in this matchup that they had with Marcus Trufant, who's a very good cornerback for the Seahawks. I mean, you want to go in knowing that that those guys are worried about you as much as you're worried about them. That's not the case anymore. Trufant's a very good corner, one of the best in the league, and they really don't have that guy that can take him on one-on-one or at least be a good matchup for him one-on-one right now. Monty Toomer, these guys are good. They're going to have to exploit holes in the zone defenses that maybe they'll see from Seattle. They mix up a little bit of man, a little bit of zone. But as for the one-on-one matchup with Trufant, it's not the advantage that it was for the Giants before the suspension.
Sure. All right. Well, that's something I'll definitely have to deal with. Another issue going into this game is the kicking situation. They've used John Carney for the first 3 games. Will Lawrence Tynes be back? They have 2 kickers on the roster right now.
I don't know if he will, only because coming into today, we weren't sure about Lawrence Tynes because his knee kept swelling up after every practice. And until he can go through a practice or a game warm-up or something like that and not experience any swelling, they're not going to give him the green light. I don't know what happened today. It's still early. I got to find out, talk to some people, see what I can find out. But, he would need today. He would need Thursday. He'd need to show that, hey, he can go out there and do something without any adverse effects. He hasn't shown it yet. I'm starting to think maybe John Carney's going to stick around for this week, maybe another week. And he could be the guy that they get rid of to create a spot for David Tyree back on this roster. I don't know. I'm just that's something.
Excellent point, Mike.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I think about these things when I go home.